The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. This is Reser Stadium in Corvallis, Oregon, the home of the Oregon State Beavers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He finds the running back in the flat. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He finds his man. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Well, right now this defense seems to be sitting back worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game because they are getting ripped apart up front.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
They go with the ground game, and running back takes the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Dump off caught by the running back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. It's a shotgun run call. Running through the tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Same tailback, another carry. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Hits the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. That pass is caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call on this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position, so the right call is made and you pick up the first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back, moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here's the second down play. He's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. Third down and short. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on 4th down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Quick pass, the catch is made.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. And they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. Looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Beebe. And the Beavers will bring their punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away now for the second time. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far.
Well, that returner might not see very many more chances in this game. But that's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Shotgun handoff here. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Morrison. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he'll just get rid of it.
I mean, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's picked off in the end zone. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because you can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. We're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He flips it to the back across the middle. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Beavers looking to run some tempo here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Sullivan. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. From the shotgun, here's a handoff inside. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And the Beavers will have to kick this away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Morrison. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Beavers will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. NC State offense back out onto the field now. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter and try to make up this deficit. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
And there's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. How one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Tackle made after a big gain, all the way to the 36.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
Looking to throw it on first down. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The RPO caught to the right. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. You know, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. NC State looking for a fourth down conversion. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here's the punt, high in the air. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back has it on a screen now. They never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Game sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, interesting call here by this offense, but you got to give the defense a lot of credit for the recognition and the speed to be able to get to the edge before he could get to the goal line. Now here comes up a 4th down. Very curious to see what they're going to do here.
So they pass on the chip shot field goal. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 5. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, NC State. And that will give them the lead now. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Connects on the PAT, so it's 10-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th, but they can't convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Grabbed by the receiver. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Beavers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So far, it's NC State on top, Kirk. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Behind the line, it's Sullivan. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Comes up with the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
At the 13-yard line. Now, a 4th down.
The Beavers will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon State.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's past the 35. Breaking free at midfield. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, North Carolina State. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. Hard-fought playoff game comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Beebe. Passes the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Grab behind the line. It's Hankerson. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Beebe. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Caught in the backfield. It's Hankerson. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a 1st down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it again. Caught between the line. It's Beebe. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the catch. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Beavers. They couldn't stop him there.
Chris, how about that execution? Great throw by the quarterback. The receiver does his job and then takes it into the end zone. And now we've got an interesting situation here. Late in the game in a playoff, do you kick the extra point to tie this up, or do you go for two to potentially take the lead?
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Look out, room to run here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
As a design quarterback keeper. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the ball. They stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. That's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Gets rid of it on the move. Finds his target. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. And look at this. It's the field goal unit coming out there. Get the record book. This would have to be the longest ever if he can somehow make it. He's made his only attempt so far. This one, the most important, to take the lead in the final seconds. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Here's the throw deep downfield. Desperation pass falls incomplete. Now we're headed to overtime. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain in that catch and run.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. Playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. PAT puts him in front by 7. Pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. They'll run it from the gun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, you're going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
So a challenging third down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. The pocket breaking down. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. And the offense will spend a timeout before one of the most important plays of this game, needing to convert here. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost him 5. So here we have a challenging fourth down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and it's game over. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. On the move now. Fires it on the move. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. So needing to reach the end zone to keep this game alive, it's first and goal now. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
So here we go. What a moment as they set up for the 2-point conversion to try to win this game right now. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. No room for mental errors here in overtime. And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a second overtime. Point after, knocked right through. So one overtime, not enough to decide this one. Here comes the first play of double OT. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Second down after that previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes a crucial 3rd and short. This offense does not want to have to settle for a field goal attempt here in overtime. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. But you got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
So the offense has a 1st and goal now here in the 2nd overtime. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a 2-point try coming up.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they score the touchdown. Now by rule, they must go for 2 here in 2nd overtime. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. He did not get in. They stopped him, and the lead remains at 6 here in overtime.
NC State 30, Oregon State 24.
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. They'll change the pre-snap look now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, I really like the route here of the receiver. And in the quick game, it's all about timing. Quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. This time, a completion. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
And the Beavers' offense is on the move now.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play.
He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Beavers lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, looking to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Third and long in obvious 4-down territory. They'd love to at least get a chunk of it here. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his back. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, Chris, this drive looked outstanding until they got into the red zone. Seems like the wheels have come off. 3rd down and long makes it very tough to execute in the red zone. Now let's see what they come up with here on this 4th down play.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Throws it to the right. Caught near the goal line. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch them and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.